right? It's Monday, day 0 of Berlin tomorrow. I'm flying out tonight. I need to get packed. I need to get to, what airport am I going to? Luton? Yeah. I need to get on a plane, and then I need to get to a hotel in Berlin.
So my name is Sidney Decker, James. I was born in Amsterdam. I currently work in Brisbane, Australia. That is, I think, my 7th country on 4 continents, lots of different languages.
7 countries that you've lived in?
Yeah, lived and worked. Yeah. And flown, actually, I think. Yeah. Wow. So, which is pretty cool. Even flew in Singapore. Not a lot of airspace there, obviously. So
that's amazing.
Yeah. I think when it comes to open-mindedness and the sort of the broader vision. Yesterday, I was, in fact, somebody said to me, "I don't know, but you know, your thinking in safety is like a Renaissance man thinking. You know, you grab any different science, you can grab sociology, theology, psychology, engineering, all kinds of things, and you combine it all, and you extract from it what works and what's helpful, what is good to think."
It's day 1, morning off, and on the way down to a first morning address from Andrew Sharman, and then onto a keynote with Eric Honager, which I'm really looking forward to. Let's get into day 1. Here's just a couple of examples of workshops that are going on. And this is the morning of the first day. So you've sat there, you've listened to Eric, you've listened to Dr. Diane, you listen to some phenomenal people. I mean, like, okay, I'll go check out the workshop. Well, what's this? The first workshop, Sidney Decker and Robert J. DeBoer running a workshop called More Safety, Less Effort. Or you've got Heather Beach and Tim Sisme doing root cause analysis for well-being. Or you've got Protex AI talking about the big brother myth in AI. Or you've got Carol Spears doing the magic of mastering active listening. I mean, try and pick from those. What a phenomenal lineup you have there. So what we do want is maybe this curiosity, this understanding of context of work as done and so on. So, okay, I want you to discuss that in your group. And the last Lego exercise, I think, I want you to build it together. As a group, I want you to start picking things up. You can, if you want to, you can use the ones that you've done, but if you don't use the ones that you've done, please keep them aside because I'd like to get some photos of them because they're all really cool. But talk about what is our approach? What does it look like? And it looks like this. What does it feel like? Maybe, and then just start building as a group. Try and build the approach to safety that you want to see, how you would describe it, how you want to feel, and so on. And we'll give you what's the time now? 20 past, we'll give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Don't overthink it. Talk as a group. Build one model together or a collection of models together. Nominate someone on your table as kind of the table speaker.
Well, my name is Jean-Christophe Lecause, and
No, I was going to say, I got you to introduce yourself because I didn't know how to pronounce Jean. So is it Jean, is that right?
Oh, you say JC.
JC. Oh, okay, let's go with that. That's much easier.
Yeah, it's easier.
So I'm Juliana Bley. I'm from Brazil. I live in Brazil and work in Brazil.
I work in France. I'm based North Paris. Work for an institution which is specialized in environmental safety. Okay. So I've been working in this institution for the past 20 years, and I'm a research director there. And I've been conducting research and consulting as well, activities for different kind of companies, but mostly in the context of safety critical organizations.
Nice.
Awesome. I've been working in the EHS area for 25 years almost. And my passion in this area is learning processes, the learning processes. So I am really interested in how to support people to this development, people in this area, leaders, EHS professionals.
We got to go to this beautiful restaurant overlooking an amazing historical city and have a lovely dinner and a couple of drinks and build relationships. For me, as a safety professional, we don't treat ourselves enough, and I thought that was a really, really positive thing to have. Right, it's day 2 at the EHS Congress. So I'm just going to give you a little tour of the venue. It's a bit quiet at the moment because everyone's in workshops, but we've got our workshop rooms along the side. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 workshops all on at the same time, and then down this whole aisle you've got sponsors and so on. So as you come out of the workshop, you can have an experience in those, and then also Pixera sponsored a photo shoot, I think, by it, so we want to get some good headshots. And then we've got the conference room, which is just like in the centre of the building. In there you've always got keynotes going on pretty much non-stop throughout the whole 2 days. And then you've also got alternate workshops going on. So the good thing is there's always content for you to watch, go to, experience. The downside is there's sometimes a bit of conflict, so like one that you want to go and watch, but you also want to go and watch another one. Also, it's kind of first come, first serve as well, so it's there's a limited amount of seats in the workshop. The keynote room not so much, but in the workshop there's a limited amount of seats. So that's more about whoever gets in there gets a seat first. So you can imagine the popular ones like Sydney and so on, they fill up really quick. So in case anyone doesn't know who you are, Andrew, do you want to give yourself an introduction?
Yeah, my name's Andrew.
That's beautiful. What an introduction. How's the Congress been the last 2 days?
Congress has been great. So I'm the chair of the EHS Congress. We created this event about 7 years ago. Our 7th annual edition has been my favourite so far, but I probably say that every year. This one's been outstanding. 340 people in the room, hundreds more joining on live stream. 39 different nationalities represented here live in the room from over 190 different organizations as far away as Australia, New Zealand, Vietnam, China, Canada, the United States, Latin America, and all across Europe. It's been amazing.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm not in Berlin, I'm back. And I wanted to give like an overview of kind of the event and what happened, and then finally finish off with my thoughts. Is it a good event? Is it worth it? An honest review of the EHS Congress in Berlin. I'm a tight ass, right? I don't like spending money. I looked at the tickets of this event the first time I came across it, which was probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, Jesus, that is expensive, and I've got to fly to Berlin and I've got to buy a hotel. You ain't catching me going to that. However, now I have been, the sheer amount of content you get exposed to alone is unbelievable. But not just that, the quality of content is top dollar. You're not going to get like what you get at the free Congress in London or whatever, where you get someone who's a little bit nervous, a little bit sheepish, kind of reading out basic health and safety that you learned on your NEBOSH 10 years ago. Like, not once did I sit in a workshop and not write something down. Not once did I sit in a keynote and not write something down. There was just all the stuff I went to, I thought was amazing. All the stuff that Carly and Sherry engaged with, really positive feedback. All the stuff that all of kind of people I was friends with and connected with, they went to, really well received. The Drew Ray keynote was probably the most popular. You can catch that still on YouTube Live if you want to go and watch it, along with all of their content you can catch on their YouTube channel as well, which we'll link in the description as well. So if you were to ask me, is it worth it, James? I would say yes, it genuinely is worth it. And I'm a tight ass, I don't want to spend any money, and I genuinely think that is by far the best health and safety event I have been to ever. That's my review. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out all of our other interviews that we did with Sydney, with Juliana, with JC and Andrew. And don't forget to check out the EHS Congress YouTube channel themselves so you can catch up on all of their lives as well. And like we said in all of the podcasts, don't forget to check out their London event with Adventure in December as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next week. Safe.